Hey, all right. Oh my gosh, we're going to have so much fun tonight. This is one of my favorite live events that I've done on our Beautiful You group because it really helps to solve a lot of problems. I have been with Mary Kay for 32 years. My name is Amy Schul. If you haven't met me yet, and when I started, I was not a makeup wearer at all. I loved skincare. I loved taking care of my skin, but makeup was so confusing to me. And I feel like I never really figured it out. Like I have access to every color in the Mary Kay line, every lipstick, every lip gloss. And I've probably opened every one of them up and tried them at one time or another. And I just have I've never felt confident in the colors that I was using until I met a beautiful sales director with Mary Kay who is a master at helping figure out color and your coloring and color wheels and all that stuff by the name of Miranda Rains. And Miranda worked with some other beautiful directors in Mary Kay and came up with the answer. So we're going to dig in today and I'm going to help you to find out what your coloring is and what you should be using, what you could be using. So I hope you're ready to go. I know I am. Um, yes, we are going to have so much fun tonight. Okay, so if you're here, I want to see some comments. If you want to go ahead and type some comments in the comment section, I'd love to know who's here with us. And we're going to get started. We're going to go through some questions and answers tonight that I hope are going to help you figure out your coloring. And at the end, if you are up for it, you are going to simply text your beauty consultant, your independent beauty consultant with your season. And she then is going to help set you up with a beautiful document showing not only clothing colors that would probably make you look your beautiful best, but also the Mary Kay colors. We're going to help make this all make sense to you. And hey, you guys, you know what? It is holiday time. Like, who doesn't want to look their ultimate best? I know for me, it's going to be the first time I've seen people in a whole year. So yes, I want to look my best. Don't you? So yeah, I am so excited to go through and show these to you. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and add some slides right onto the screen here. So you can go ahead and type in the comments as you're watching, and if you have questions, I'm going to try and watch the questions. It's hard for me to do both. Let me see if I can. I might be able to figure something out here so I can kind of do both at the same time. I'll kind of keep an eye on the questions or the comments that you might be making. So go ahead and you can type them in. And if we have beauty consultants on with us tonight, if you can help me out and go ahead and answer some of those questions that might be popping up, that would be really helpful to me. It's hard for me to do two things at one time. I don't know about you, but it's hard for me. Okay, so we're going to talk about what season are you? What does that mean? Well, you have an undertone to your skin. Your eyes are a certain color, your hair is a certain color. And when we pull all of those things together, we can then take a look at different color groupings and we can kind of say, okay, you know what? With your coloring, your undertone, your hair color, your eye color, when you wear these specific colors, it's going to help you to look your most beautiful best. I'm sure you've all experienced something similar to that. Maybe you have an event to go to, you're out in the store trying clothes on, you love the style of something, and it might look great on a girlfriend, or maybe you saw it on Instagram or somewhere else. You get it, you put it on, and you look in the mirror and you're like, no, this is not for me. Many times it's because of the color. It's the color of the clothing. So we're going to dive into this and we're going to find out what's going to help. It's going to help you. It's going to help you lower the amount of money that you're spending on clothes. It has for me. Now I go to the store and I don't even look at something on the rack unless it's in my color palette. And then I'll say, okay, I'll take a look at that. So it's going to be fun. Also, I just want to tell you, hang on till the end, because I'm going to tell you about an amazing product that is officially launching on the 16th. So we'll let you know about that. Some of you may have already know about it. We talked about it a little bit last week. So we're going to talk about that. And also you're going to have an opportunity then to figure out your color and then let your consultant know. So we got to wait till the end. So we get all the pieces pulled together. So that's super important. And I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do with these colors in terms of all of the compact options we have in Mary Kay. So we're going to fly through these. Okay. So let's go. Let's see what we have today. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about your skin undertones. This is probably the most important part of pulling this all together, because the skin undertone, this is something that can really trip people up and they're not really sure. And it's hard to just look in the mirror and tell. Some people can look in the mirror and just tell, yes, I definitely have more pink or more of a yellow golden undertone to my skin. Most of us, if you're like me, have never been able to do that. But I do have some little tricks that we're going to go through. So let's go through some questions and answers, and let's see if we can figure out what your skin undertone is. And that is going to be the starting point then of figuring out all of your colors. So I'm going to pull this screen up, make it nice and big. We want to know, is your skin tone more pink with blue veins or golden with green veins? How can we find that out? You're going to look at your wrist. So take a look at your wrist. Hopefully you have some really good lighting. It helps with good lighting. You want to take a look and really see if you can tell, do you have blue veins or do you have green veins? If you have blue veins, your skin tone is probably more of a cool pink. If you have green veins, little golden undertone, you're probably more of a warm undertone. All right, so that's how we start. But if you can't figure that out, I have some more questions that might be able to help you. Okay, we're going to keep digging into undertone here. How about which color of jewelry looks best on you? When you wear silver, do you feel like, oh yeah, that looks so much better on me than gold? Maybe you're someone that loves to wear gold and you're like, yes, gold feels so good on me. I can wear big gold earrings, a big bulky gold necklace, a gold bracelet. It just feels so warm and just right for me. If you're more of a silver girl, you're probably a cool undertone. But if you put gold on and you feel like you just light up, you're probably more of a warm undertone. Okay, so there's another way to look at it. Let's check out another one. How about what happens when you're in the sun? This is really interesting because this is the one that kind of really locked things down for me. If you are somebody, if let's say it's a bright, hot, sunny day, and you say, I'm spending the day at the beach. Are you somebody that you know, I'm going to burn today? When I go out in the sun, I'm going to burn. Or are you somebody that's like, yes, I'm going to get a nice rich tan. I can lay in the sun and I am going to tan quickly. Okay, so let's talk about those two. If you're someone like me, I go out in the sun and I burn, but then it will turn to a tan, but my tan is generally more of a pink color. It's kind of like a nice deep pink, kind of like a reddish tan. If you are somebody that goes out in the sun and you get a beautiful tan, a lot of times it might be a beautiful golden tan. It's nice and warm, more of a bronzy, beautiful bronzy kind of color tan. You're probably more of a warm undertone. Cool undertone people generally tend to burn, and then it will turn to more of a pinkish, like a reddish type of a tan. Warm undertone people, you tend generally tan pretty quickly, and then your tan becomes a nice golden color. Okay, so those are the two options there, warm or cool. Is this helping you? Are you kind of like, okay, check, 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 I'm figuring this out? Okay, so now once you have that figured out, once you have determined I am a cool undertone or a warm undertone, we're going to look at your hair color. Now, warm skin tones, your hair color doesn't make as much of a difference. So just hang on there, whether you're a blonde, brunette, red, maybe you have some silver in your hair. If you're a warm skin tone person, you just hang on a minute because your season is going to be dependent more just on your eye color. But we're going to look at the cool skin tone people. Take a look at your hair color. Are you blonde, more brunette, dark colored hair, or are you gray, silver, like that? So you're just going to kind of put yourself in one of those buckets, okay? Warm skin tone people, we want to know your hair color, but more your eye color that's going to help. Okay, let's take a look. You ready? Here we go. If you are a cool undertone person and your hair is blonde, you're probably a summer. You're probably a summer. If you are a cool undertone person and your hair is brunette like mine, what we're going to do is take a look at your eye color. Do you have light eye color? My eye color is relatively light. I'm going to go into the summers. I'm a summer. If you are a brunette, but you have dark eyes, so my sister has deep, rich brown eyes, she's going to fall under the winter. We're going to follow the path, right? If you are cool undertone, you have gray or silver hair, you're probably a winter. You're going to probably fall right in line with the winter. Okay, now let's look at our warm skin tone people. Your hair color doesn't make as much of a difference, but than your eye color, okay? So if you are a warm skin tone person and you have light eye coloring, we're going to put you in the spring. If you are a warm skin tone person and you have dark coloring, eye coloring, you're going to be an autumn. All right? So hopefully that makes sense. Now let's take a look. We're going to pull it all together here. You can see the chart. Let's go up to the top again. We figured out, are you cool? Are you warm? Then you're going to look at the chart and you're going to decide, look at your hair color if you're a cool skin tone person. And then you're going to look at your eye color. Light eyes and a brunette, you're going to be summer. Dark eyes and a brunette, you're going to be winter. If you're a cool skin tone and you have blonde hair, you're going to be a summer. Cool skin tone with gray or silver hair, a winter. Kind of cool, right? And the warm skin tone chart, if you have light eyes, we're going to put you with the springs. And if you have dark eyes, we're going to put you with the autumns. All right. Now, this, of course, is very general. I always get questions of like, what if I'm coloring my hair? What if I am really a natural brunette, but I color my hair and I'm blonde? It can throw things off a little bit. It can throw things off. It's really, but it's not too far off. You're still going to follow the chart, but then it might be some trial and error. So just follow the chart is going to be your best option to start, and you're going to know. Usually it's right on. If your hair coloring, your skin coloring, your eye coloring, we're going to match it all together, and it's going to tell you what your season is right now. All right. So I love this. Now let's take a look, right? These are some examples of what these colors look like in each season. So springs, I want you to think of springtime, right? So we're fresh out of winter. So we live in a 4-season area. I'm up in Buffalo, New York. And in the spring, when we start seeing spring explode, we're seeing beautiful, light, bright lemon greens, fresh young greens, right? Growing up from the ground. And the buds are beginning to pop. And we're seeing the white buds and the pink buds and the beautiful daffodils are coming up with the bright yellows and the oranges and the pinks. And we're seeing, all the bright spring, everything that you can see in the springtime, right? The bright colors in nature. In the summer, when you look at summer, it's a little bit drier around here, right? The colors start to soften a little bit, but we still see a lot of bright colors everywhere you look. You can see the flowers blooming, the grass is growing, the leaves are in full bloom, all different shades of greens. So you can see we start to soften those colors a little bit in the summer because the ground is dehydrated and it kind of saturates. The sun is beating down. It can saturate those colors or like soften those colors a little bit. Now, when we look in the autumn, we're in autumn right now, kind of at the end of autumn. Think of all of those autumn colors, the pumpkins, the melons, the leaves that are turning colors, the squash, the colors of squash, the deep red apples. Think of all of the different shades of greens that you're seeing as the leaves are beginning to change and everything's getting a little bit more saturated color and deeper reds and greens, deep purples, deep blues. So that's autumn. Winter, then when we look at winter, we're going to think of all those crisp, like I like to think of winter. I think of like the white snow and how the colors pop out against it. Like we have the deep green holly with the bright berry holly leaves, right? The bright berries, the bright red berries and holly, the deep greens of like evergreens that are sticking around, and some of them have a little bit of a blue hint to them. So all of the colors that might pop in the winter, that's how we classify you as a winter. That's where that comes from. It all comes from nature. It's so cool, right? Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at how does this work with Mary Kay. Well, we have our beautiful friend Miranda Rains, who she's got an incredible business. I am going to give you her website in the end so you can pop on there and take a look. I'll tell you a little bit more about what she might be able to do for you. But she worked with some other Mary Kay sales directors who are really good with color, and they came up with charts. They looked at all of the Mary Kay colors, and Miranda said, okay, if someone is a summer, which I'm a summer, right? I'm a summer. I have cool undertones, more of a brunette hair color, light eye coloring. It makes me a summer. These are all of the makeup colors in the Mary Kay line that would look great on a summer. And that's me. And so you can see all of the eyeshadows that are on here. There's cheek colors on here, so many lipsticks. How many of you have really had a hard time picking a lipstick color that's best for you? Yes, right? It's on here. We're going to be able to help you with that. And then lip liners, and we can help you with lip glosses. You know, lip glosses just kind of top things and change them a little bit. So once you pick your coloring, we can help you with a lip gloss if you want something to shine a little more. This sheet also shows colors that would look good on a summer. So you can see my dark green jacket that I'm wearing. That's in here. That's a color that's on this chart for me. And I love this. And you will be having access to this from your beauty consultant. She will let you have access to these sheets. So there will not be questions anymore on what will look best on you. And what I love is that so many of us are so busy and we want to be able to shop from our home. This is a perfect solution for helping you figure out your color. And then we can show you eye color, like where do you put the eye colors based on your eye shape and your eye, all of that. We can help you with that. And we can do that virtually if that's easy for you, right? Okay, so let's see. Let me show you what else these great sheets do. Okay, so we are going to be able to help you build your own look. Now, this would be for someone who is a summer, right? Build your own look. If you have never seen Mary Kay's Perfect Palette, it is perfect. It is wonderful. You're going to love it. I'm going to show it to you. Super heavyweight, very pretty, right? And look, we open this up. And let me see if I can flip the slides around a little bit more. Okay, so you see how there's a beautiful mirror here. And then we have two squares. These squares are magnetic. And the squares can hold 6 eyeshadows in a square or 2 cheek colors in a square. So this compact could hold 12 eyeshadows. It could hold 6 eyeshadows over here and 2 cheek colors. It could hold 6 eyeshadows, a cheek color, and the applicators might go in here. And all of the Mary Kay colors are magnetic. And you buy them each individually. And so you pop them in, they stick in the compact. You can turn, it's not going to fall out. And if there's like a color that you love and you use over and over and it's running low, but you have all the other colors left, guess what? All you got to do is replace that one color. So it's really good for the environment. It's really good for your pocketbook. You're not having to throw out an entire compact just to get one color. And also, you can swap it out from like the fall to the spring. Maybe you seasonally want to put some new fresh colors in and carry it with you. So this is our perfect palette. And we're going to show you how you can build your own compact, your own look using this palette. So how this works is you're going to take a look at this sheet. You're going to pick out 3 to 6 eye colors. They can get popped right into the compact. You can add 1 or 2 cheek colors, whatever you'd like. We're going to pop that in the compact. Here's all your lipsticks. Go ahead and pick what you think would look, what you would like. If you want something with a, like for me, do I want something that's pink? Do I want something a little more bold? Do I want red? Do I want a mauve? I can just kind of talk with my consultant, figure out where's the range of color I want. We know these are going to look great on you. So you can pick out your colors, pick out your formula. Do you want something super soft and creamy? Do you want something that's going to stay on a little bit longer, more of a matte finish? So we can do Q&A with you and we can precisely pick the perfect lipstick for you just by talking about it once you know your season. It's brilliant. Lip liner, I highly recommend that you always use lip liner with your lipstick. Makes a big difference in how it stays on and how it looks. Oh, and people want to know what I'm wearing. I am actually wearing a color that I have never even attempted to wear before. It's called Rockstar Red. And it is so interesting to me because I've always been afraid of reds, but Rockstar Red, Miranda said this would look great on a summer. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. I want a little bit of a brighter lip. I love it. I cannot believe it took me a minute because I was like, a little bright. I love it. I just love the color so much. And I was so surprised that I would fall in love with a red. I can't even believe it. Red Smolder is on here too. So I'm going to try that one too and see how that will look on me. I think that'll be a great one for holiday. So you're going to be able to build your own summer look. Okay. So I love that. Or if you want, we can just help you create a perfect look. And we have other sheets that are available. So for me, I have blue eyes, and this would be a perfect summer look for someone with blue eyes. If you were just completely confused and you're like, I don't know where to start, this might be where we would start with you. Something like this. There's 6 eyeshadows in here, 2 cheek colors. This one actually has a little highlighter in there, but you can pick 2 cheek colors if you'd rather have it. The eyeliner, lip liner, lipstick, and lip gloss all in here. And your consultant will give you a special deal on that. If you want to buy that whole look. Okay. And we have the perfect summer look for someone with, you know, brown eyes, or, I mean, we got it all. So every season and then each eye color, and we will match the perfect look for you. Okay, isn't that cool? It's so cool. So you're going to be able to get that from your consultant. So I'm going to show you a couple more things, but one more time, let's go over how you're going to get your personalized color selections. You're going to first decide on your undertone or your season based on all the slides that we did. If you're showing up late here, it's okay. This is going to be kept up on this Facebook group for a couple of days, so you can go back and watch it and figure that out. You're going to contact your beauty consultant and tell her what season you are, and then watch for a text or an email with the links to your PDF documents that are going to help you make sense of all of this. And she'll tell you her special offer as well. Okay, so let me tell you a couple other things here. I'm going to pull this out. Oh, Miranda. Oh my gosh, I want to give you her information. She's so beautiful. If you are looking for a professional consultation and you really want to make sure you figured out your season correctly, or maybe you really want to get into clothing, what styles, what fit looks best on you, this is the beautiful Miranda Rains. Her website is right there, mirandarains.com. She charges $65 for a 1-hour session. It is probably the best hour that I've spent with somebody in a really long time. She is booking really far out. So if you're interested, you're going to want to email her, and you can go right on her website and contact her on her website too, and just let her know you'd be interested, and she will hook you up with an appointment. But I wanted to give her all the credit for this amazing program that she created for all of us. And we're just so happy about it. I love everything about it. Okay, I do want to show you a couple other options too. Where are my color girls that love color? And you love every color that's on your sheet. You don't want just 6, you want them all. Okay, this is our Pro palette, our Mary Kay Pro palette. It is gorgeous and lovely, and it is humongous. So this entire thing is a magnet, and you can fill it with every single color in your look. Every color. So if this is something you're interested in, it would make a great Christmas gift. So you can let your consultant know who your Santa is, and we may be able to help them and get this filled up. So that's one thing that I wanted to show you. And we can make special offers with you if you're interested in having a little Mary Kay party. You let us know, because we can definitely help you afford anything that you'd like. Okay. I'm going to show you one other thing. Maybe that was way too big for you. And maybe you're just someone that just needs some cute little thing to travel with. This is our Petite palette. Super cute. It holds 4 eyeshadows. It can hold a cheek color and 1 eyeshadow if you'd like, but it's just a cute little palette. I will sometimes put a look together on here. Like I have my purple look and my brown look, whatever I'm going to wear. And I just keep them all together. So it's just easy to grab and go. But that's another option for you as well. I just wanted to share that. These are only 10. So these are so cute. So you're going to want to let your consultant know if you're interested in those. Okay. And I just want to tell you, we are still on the lookout for people that want to be a part of our test panel in this incredible product that is launching officially on the 16th of November. But some of you have found out about it already. Your consultant may be even waiting for her box to arrive in the mail. It could be here any day now. But this is our Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter, and it is only $58. It is 76% as effective as a widely known wrinkle relaxing injection. We're not going to use any names. It's a trademark, so I can't use the name, but it's proven to be 76% as effective on the dynamic wrinkle areas of your forehead, in between your brows, and along your crow's feet. And it's so easy to use, you guys. You squeeze it out of the tube, you apply it where you need it, right before your moisturizer. In 2 weeks, you're going to see results. In 6 weeks, you're going to see great results. And in 8 weeks, it's going to keep getting better. So I've been using this almost 8 weeks. Love what it has done to my forehead. Love it. Love what it's doing along here, in between here. I still got a little work to do that I'm hoping it's going to keep working even further, but it's fantastic. And we are looking for people to be on our test panel. To be a part of our test panel, how does it work? Well, you're going to get your first tube at a really great discounted rate. Your consultant is going to let you know what that price will be. And then you just simply take pictures. I know you're going to want to know if it works just as much as us. So when you first get it, clean your face, get your face really clean, hold up your phone, take a picture of this part of your face, pull your hair back, take a picture of this part of your face, and with good lighting. Use the product for 2 weeks. You're going to take a picture at 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 6 weeks. Send those pictures to her. At the end of that time, after you've taken your pictures at 2, 4, 6 weeks and your before picture, she's going to give you your next tube of the wrinkle limiter at half price as a thank you for being a part of our test panel. We want to see how well this works. And if you have any friends that are interested that you think, oh my gosh, my friend would love this, you are allowed to invite some people on the test panel. You have to talk to your consultant about that. Make sure your friend does not already have a Mary Kay consultant, and we'll get her involved in it too. So I'm really excited about this product, and I know you're going to love it. So I hope this helped you. I hope you loved everything about this tonight and that you got some really good tips on your color, how to carry your color, what you're gonna put it in. You got some gift ideas. You can play the color game with your daughter, with your sister, with your mother, figure out their season, and then surprise them with a custom palette for Christmas with perfectly matched colors just for them. All right. So if you need anything from me, if you liked that little flow chart, let me know. I think I have that in PDF, and I can get that out to your consultant as well, so that you can play the color season game with your friends, and then request the sheet of what colors would look best on them from your consultant. We'd be so happy to help you out. But thanks for being with me. Next week, we are going to have a whole Treat Yourself Tuesday gratitude night. And you are going to find out from Mary Kay Beauty Consultants what products are they most grateful for. So you're going to find out some really good insider scoop next week at 7. I hope you're going to join us. We'll do some giveaways then. All right. Have a beautiful week, you guys. Bye.